Main Prem Ki Diwani Hoon was released in 2003 and stars Hrithik Roshan, Kareena Kapoor, and Abhishek Bachchan. I've actually never watched this movie before. I know I watched its like little clips of it because I'd always see my mom watching it or my sister watching it, but I never actually sat down to watch this movie. And for some reason I decided to because I think it just popped up in my head one time and I was like, oh, I've never actually watched this movie. Let me sit down and watch it. I regret that decision. So what this movie is about is that Kareena Kapoor's character Sanjana, she's like against the concept of arranged marriages. You know, she's against all that. She wants to live her own life, and she's against any dude that her parents decide that she wants to marry. So naturally, the parents respond to this by picking a dude for her to marry. Like great parenting there, guys. So one day, Sanjana's sister calls and says, "Hey, there's this guy I know named Prem. He's this businessman, very wealthy. He's coming over. I think Prem and Sanjana should get married." So then Hrithik Roshan's character Prem shows up, and then we go from there. What do I like about this movie? I like the music. The music is very catchy. I like it. I think it's very good. I think it actually helps the movie. It actually elevates the movie to another level. Because in a Bollywood movie, every movie has music in it. So if the music sucks, then the movie's gonna feel like a drag. But since the music is actually good, it actually speeds up the process of watching this film. I like the chemistry between Hrithik Roshan and Kareena Kapoor. They have actually gone down as one of the best on-screen couples in movie history, and it shows in this movie. They have great chemistry together. They make the movie more bearable to watch. Unfortunately, the script they're given is so unbearable that it doesn't matter how bearable they make it. I think everybody watching this knows that this is one of the most overacted films ever seen. It's ridiculous. Hrithik Roshan's performance, it's like if caffeine became a person and that person drinks 5-hour energy nonstop.
No worries, Uncle. No worries. Delicious. Hey, Jim. Oh, I love it. You're so beautiful, Auntie. Wow, what a beautiful garden, Auntie.
Wow, Auntie, you're so cool, Auntie. What clothes, Auntie? What a smile, Auntie. Wow, Uncle. What posters, Uncle. What a garden, Uncle. What a table, Uncle. What a shirt, Uncle. Don't you like me, Uncle? Huh, Uncle? Right, Uncle? Right, Auntie? It's like the dude has never seen anything before. He's acting like he's seeing something for the first time. And even then, nobody acts like that. In fact, you find him obnoxious throughout the film. I found him so obnoxious. I didn't care for him in this movie. I thought he was sometimes so unbearable to listen to that I just wanted to just mute him. Kareena Kapoor puts on a similar performance. Now, look, here's the thing. I think Kareena Kapoor gets way too much hate. I think she's a great actress. But in this movie, clearly the overacting shows, and it's sometimes so unbearable to watch.
Ready to bite? You must go now. How I hate you. Try.
Now, the other character in this movie that doesn't show up till halfway through is Abhishek Bachchan's character. For those of you that don't understand what Abhishek Bachchan is here for, so it turns out that the Prem that comes, Hrithik Roshan, is not the Prem that was supposed to come. This Prem, Hrithik Roshan, is actually working for Abhishek Bachchan's Prem, and that Prem is actually the wealthy Prem, and the Prem that originally came is actually the poor Prem. I know, right? So simple. The problem I had with Abhishek Bachchan's performance is not that his acting was bad, it's just that it was so different from the entire tone of the movie. If you have a movie that is so overacted, that is so crazy, that is non-stop just overacting, and then you have this very soft-spoken, very calm, very well-spoken man, very wealthy to himself, it's just gonna ruin the movie. Like, it's not gonna work. One thing that was weird is that every time the characters appeared on screen, you would just hear a little whisper of their name as if we forgot who they are. Can you imagine if that was a real thing? Like, you're just sitting there doing your work, and then all of a sudden you just see me coming, you just hear, Shaji, Shaji, Shaji. Nobody would be friends with me anymore. Another thing that was terrible was the CGI. First of all, why does this movie have CGI? It makes no sense to me. So there are two things in this movie that are complete CGI. One is a parrot, as I drew here. Doesn't it look great? The parrot in this movie, he's like the pet of the house, and he is one of the most horrendous things ever. Like, I hate him. I hated this bird. I didn't want him on screen. Right when he came on, I knew he was going to be a problem. He's a complete CGI bird, and he only talks in movie titles.
Shut up.
They also made the dog sort of CGI. Like, it was just a normal dog, but when he gets angry, he starts turning into, like, The Mask, you know, Jim Carrey's movie, where he starts going all crazy. It's just, there was no need for it. I don't know why the director thought this would make the movie even better. In fact, it made the movie even worse, man. I'm sorry. And another unnecessary thing is Sanjana's friends. Oh my lord, they are terrible in this movie. They say such weird stuff, they act weird, like, it's as if, like, I think the director has never seen a college before, because this is not how college kids act.
Hello. Drink, drink. Whoops. Bullseye. Dumbhead. Such a royal pain. Poor Jelly Belly.
I think after this movie, I'm gonna start calling people jelly bellies. That sounds like a pretty good insult, right? Oh, jelly belly. Now my favorite scene. Okay, if you've listened this far, you need to hear my favorite scene because this is my favorite scene of all time. They go to a Valentine's Day cruise because Prem and Sanjana love each other, so they decide to show their love by going to this Valentine's Day cruise. So everybody's there, and the host, he says, hey, to test your love, get a tattoo of your lover's name. And all the dudes are like, whoa, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. And all the girls are like, oh, do it. You love me. And nobody's doing it. So Hrithik Roshan, to prove his love, goes up to the tattoo place. And he gets the quickest tattoo I've ever seen in my life. And just, I don't know why they made it so over dramatic. That is not the tattoo making process. It is not that quick. Nobody gets a tattoo that quickly, especially one that looks like that. And she's just sitting there like, it's so romantic. Oh my god, I love him. He's getting a tattoo of my name. I love him. It's my favorite scene in the world. I love it. Guys, Main Prem Ki Diwani Hoon is a crazy film, but I highly recommend watching. I weirdly like this movie. Is that weird? Is that a little weird that I said that? I actually like this movie. Like, when you watch it, you're just like, oh my god, it's terrible. But it's a so bad it's good type of film. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. It still gets an F. But it's so bad it's good. Like, you can watch this movie. I actually like watching it. I'm probably going to watch it again just for that tattoo scene. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.